Hey everyone, Narlash here. Welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. We're playing as Ada Lovelace in the Mongolian Empire on Deity difficulty. And in our last episode, we've been just focused on building up our cities, our towns, getting some infrastructure in place for the modern age as it approaches, and trying to get some of these Enlightenment legacy points if we can. That's just going to just give us a nice boost to the start of the modern age. And we've already completed our military golden age just out of necessity because we had nothing at the start of this age and we took half the continent, which has been crazy. So it's been good, but we want to see what else we can do. So we've been really building up our science. We're almost at 400 science now, and it's looking like we're going to go into this modern age pretty strong. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, there is our shipbuilding mastery. So that gives us a little boost to culture because of our leader's bonus. And next we're going to go ahead and grab metallurgy. So we're going to need all these to get future tech. And if we could somehow do that, that would be really nice. So let's grab metallurgy next. Let's convert our cities, because when we get Reformation research, we're gonna be able to use that as a boost for all of our cities that are our religion. Let's come down here. Perfect. These turns are pretty quick now that we're not fighting everybody. Okay, so there is a plague here. That's over here, so that's fine. We can just move our Keshig out of the city. And he should be okay. Good thing we looked, because it actually damages the units that are in there. I probably should have checked some other cities. That's okay. Oh, we have some growth in Athena. Okay, what can we do to try to get some of these enlightenment points? So this has huge yields here. So this is sitting at, what, 10, 20, 27? So if we put two specialists here, we actually get an enlightenment point. So we'll start with that. 26 turns until the next growth event here. We might be able to... No, we can't. So we might be able to displace the population here. I don't think we can. We have some growth up here in Lindos. I think we're gonna grab... I think we're gonna grab one of these 5 production tiles. And I think technically we can grab this resource. I think so. Yeah, we'll be able to grab that next time, which is also a 5 production tile. It's crazy. As far as production goes in Karakoram, I think we build the bazaar next because we're not negative happiness, which is the part that matters. We can build it next to the inn. We can build it next to the guild hall. I like consolidating my my structures. So like this is gold production, so I want to put another gold production building on here. So we're just going to do that, even though it's 1 less gold per turn. We can build a grist mill in Lindos. I think we should. Build it right up here. It's going to displace this population, which is fine. And then we can put that population on this resource. And we can assign this resource. So 3 food. I think we really want to push Athena. So let's find our cities, and let's find Athena right here. See if we can get Athena to grow a little bit faster. Okay, you need to pop into this commander. We have a bunch of missionaries. So let's start converting some stuff here. Yeah, let's start doing some of that. Okay. Let's have you come down here. You can convert that. You should convert this. Perfect. Is there anything else we want to buy or build? We can't build there because of the plague. Anything we want to build here? Temple, but you have so much happiness. Angabarai is a town, right? Yeah, it's a town. So let's throw down a saw pit if we can. All these tiles have science on them. So I think... Well, this doesn't have... Oh yeah, it does. I think... This one's probably fine. Because I kind of want the growth. Perfect. Okay, people are establishing trade routes with us, which is good. Here is Reformation. So now we can use rationalism, which is going to be huge for us. So let's actually get rid of commune. And let's throw in... I was confused for a second. I was like, religious orders? That wasn't what it was called. Let's throw rationalism in there, and let's see what that does for our science. We're at 393. Oh, because we don't have a ton of cities converted yet. We need the bigger cities converted. Ah, interesting. So we can get 2 happiness on science buildings or 2 science on the temple. We haven't built that many temples. We're actually going to do the 2 happiness on science buildings, because that's really going to help our yields, and it's going to give us some happiness boost toward our celebration. With our settlement limit the way it is right now, our settlement's over the cap. That'll help reduce a lot of that negative happiness and negative yield. We're going to get economics finally. Up here in Kusa, let's see, we're going to go ahead and build a grist mill, I think. Put it right here with the fishing quay. Get some of these ageless buildings up to make sure we're optimizing our production. We can build a guild hall up in Rome. I think that makes the most sense. I think we can just throw it right here on the inn. That's probably fine. Resources, there are none there. There's an outbreak in our old capital, but there is no... what's it called? Words. There's no units here to take damage, so that is fine. We'll go ahead and convert this. This guy is ready to go. We're gonna have him come to a urban center in Kusa. You move over one. Is this converted already? Am I crazy? Okay, we just need to be moved over a little bit more. Okay, and we need a rural tile like this one. No, like this one. That might have been from Karakoram. That's okay. You can just pop into this tile here and convert. Okay, perfect. And 407 science. That is pretty good. We could start a cultural exchange. How is this going? 10 out of 15 turns. That should be done soon. We have some surplus gold. We can build this granary, which we probably should. I think this is a good tile for it. So just throw that down right there. And that should be good. Yeah, we're going to start spending some more of this gold, I think, because we're just going to have a stockpile of it. There is metallurgy. So now we can go for the mastery, or we can start going toward future tech here. So I think we should start going toward mastery, and we should actually get architecture first. Or sorry, did I say mastery? We should go toward future tech first, and by getting architecture. I think I misspoke there. Okay, do you have any specialists set up yet? No. This is a 4.5 science bonus right here. That is huge. 4.5 gold, 2 culture, 4.5 science. That's massive. So I think we're going to go for that. Perfect. Espionage detected. Let's see. So Jose was trying to steal technology from us. So they lose influence, but they received science. That's a shame. It's a little annoying, but what can you do? So let's move you up, and you'll be able to convert this. Our science went down because of our plague tiles. Right, these are damaged until the plague goes away, which is really annoying. Hopefully that doesn't impact too much of what we're trying to do. Let's have you come down here. And then you can convert that city. You can move down here and do that. Perfect. Okay, and in terms of gold, we can build an armorer now. Which, didn't this one have a high yield somewhere? I don't remember where all the yields were going. That's the problem. I can't build in you, which is unfortunate. You only need a temple. You could use a grist mill, actually. So let's have that built up. Perfect. And a sawmill. Put that in the same place. That is awesome. And we can build a saw pit and a brickyard here, technically. So let's put these and put that in there, and then the brickyard can go here. That's perfect. Okay, that looks really good. We can start a cultural exchange with Machiavelli. He's like our only friend throughout all of this. Plague is spreading. Commander has to move, because I think that will damage him as well. Does Karakorn not have any walls? That's kind of crazy. We need to put a wall in there. Okay, yeah, I do not like this plague at all. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. This knight is stuck here. It's kind of funny. Oh, there's some growth up in Kusa. Okay, so if we put this here, do we get an enlightenment point? Doesn't look like we did. This is not 40. So it's 21, right? 21, 31, 33. Yeah, that's a shame. We can grab this silk here. So we will grab that for sure. And then what has our highest culture? Athena by a long shot. So let's throw that in here. Can specialize this town? Not yet. I think we'll just save specializations for the modern age. Missionary here. Missionary is ready here. This get converted back? Or did I just never convert this? I'm pretty sure it got converted back. That's crazy. You convert this. Perfect. And then is there anything else that we wanted to build? Walls, not really. A saw pit and a stone cutter. Probably definitely want the stone cutter. Where do we want it though? That is the question. I guess technically these tiles would probably be better. We can put the saw pit right with it. Awesome. And what about these towns? Saw pit and a brickyard. So let's throw that there. And a brickyard. I have to build over some stuff. I don't really want to. And then let's double check all these too. You can build a stone cutter. You can build a good ore too, actually. Which we should absolutely take advantage of before we aren't able to do that. Okay, you can build a good one too. We should do that next turn. Okay. Yeah, our science and culture are looking pretty strong. Oh, it looks like we have a unit to move, so let's do that. Perfect. Man. This plague is like... is very annoying. I think I say this about every crisis. It's very annoying, but I think that's the intent. We don't really need those incense. The tile is not bad, though. Could go for a 5 production. Could go for this tile. I think we're going to go for this one. Because this is not a city. And we have a lot of income right now already. So we have a celebration. We're going to grab the food. For sure. Right, because we're not really producing military at all. And then we will put, religious orders, of course, because that's what we're working on. So that'd be massive. We just went up to 374 culture. That is insane. I think the celebration also helps, right? Okay. I think we build the inn. Could build it here. It's going to build it over the market, which is fine by me. Okay, production in Rome. Let's build some. Actually, what can we build in Rome? A dungeon. I think we'll throw the dungeon in here. Actually, we put the dungeon right here. Perfect. That we don't need to do anything with. We can build a nice or two here. Perfect. This missionary, we'll have him move down here. This one needs to convert our rural for the city. Okay. This missionary, let's see, where can you go? You can probably come down here and start converting this one. You... how much timing charges do you have? You have 2, so you can finish up down there. I guess come to Angkor Barai. Yes, so you need to come to a rural space. Perfect. Okay. More plague. Okay, that's just that plague. Yeah, this plague is pretty intense. I hope we're able to grow some of these cities. Don't need that, but can we do anything else here? No. Okay. So that was economics. Let's grab. Not sure. Is there anything else for religion? No. Okay. So it's literally just grab whatever we can. I probably should grab authority. And then get the mastery here for the science boost, just to make sure to try to help out with that as much as possible. Since we're not really focused on culture at all. I think we're just going to keep producing missionaries here, even if they're done in 1 turn, which is pretty insane. There we go. This guy, yeah, we're just getting reconverted. So our rural zone, go over here. Fix that. Okay, that's good. You need to come down here and work on converting that. We have a plague here now as well. Who had the really nice yields? Was it Rome? I think it was Rome, right? I wish I could pull up my specialists. That's really annoying that you can't. Maybe it was Athena. I think it was Athena, actually. Let's have you go to Athena. You need to come over here and convert. Perfect. Okay. So this is plague free. So let's move you back into here. Let's repair all our stuff. Was that a repair? No. Repair temple. That's everything. Wasn't there a good or two we could build here? Yes, there was. Excellent. Okay, that looks really good. We should see what else we can do. We can actually do a ginseng agreement with Monkey Valley. That's only for the capital though, right? Still could be worth it though. Let's actually... actually... Did this finish? This is not finished yet. Well, let's save the culture then so we can rerun this. It's 160, or not the... Don't save the culture, save the influence. What am I talking about? Okay. Convert this. Oh, it was just waiting for that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that should be... Okay, awesome. So that wasn't the one that I was researching. So we have inspiration now. This is production toward wonders and to culture per great work, but it doesn't give us any extra policies, right? Architecture is done, which is awesome. Yeah, we don't need to do anything here. Let's set up our next technology. So we're going to go for metal casting. I could do urban planning. I guess we might as well do urban planning. One specialist limit in all cities? Yes. 100%. That is what we need. Crisis. Very good. Okay. So, let's grab... This production tile is looking really nice. I guess we just keep up with the growth first. Sounds good to me. Okay, Rome. So this should give us our legacy point. Right? Did it? It didn't. Is this not 20? I'm just really bad at math. 22... Oh, we need... What am I saying? Is it not 40? 40 is what we need. So 22, 24, 29, 35. Technically with urban planning we'll be able to get it, but like, whoops. Age progress is going. Let's see. Okay, we stole inspiration. He did not know it was us. Buildings, improvements in districts and settlements with a commander stationed are not damaged by major outbreaks. Buildings, improvements in districts, coastal settlements with a dungeon are... So we'll take the commander one. Okay, let's build this or two here. Okay, and let's see. You need to come up here and convert. I thought I had one coming up here. I think we're just getting reconverted that quickly. Since our urban, that needs to be reconverted. So, unless I'm not doing the math, like I'm trying to do the math too quickly, or subsequent specialists are not as powerful, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I just forgot. Let's have you come down to this urban one. Because I thought Rome definitely had what was needed for an enlightenment point. But it looks like I was wrong, unfortunately. Settlement cannot expand right now. That is a shame. That means that one can't either. I think Athena has a specialist or a migrant heading that way already. So which one was the other big one? Was it Kusa? No, I know it was a wonder that I built stuff on. Oh, was it Cahokia? Oh, it was totally Cahokia. And Cahokia... Man, I think this guy came from Cahokia. Darn, that is a shame. Okay, well hopefully he gets there in time. In terms of religion, how are we looking? We got that guy coming over. Does he have enough? He does not. So let's have you head over here. Yeah, I think that guy came from Cahokia. Darn, that's a shame. Oh, I wanted to do the ginseng agreement and I forgot. Whoops. Oh wait, we can do that right now. Let's do that. Or we forget again. Actually, we wanted to do... No, we didn't. That's why we saved it. We wanted to do this again. The steel government secrets. Perfect. That's why we waited. Okay. So you convert this. Perfect. Okay. So this town is good now. So let's repair all the stuff. Repair a library. Repair the inn. Is that it? That looks like that was it. Okay. And then we have to choose production here. Which we could do menagerie, we could do pavilion. Could use this actually. We need the happiness. If we're not going to get our settlement limit back up. Could displace this population. I think that would be fine. And then will this give us... So give it... Oh wow, that's a lot of yield actually. Okay, so let's actually do the right math here. So 24, 27, 31, 35. This should give us 1. Perfect. Okay. We did math. Yeah, awesome. That's a scientific attribute point for us, right? Oh, maybe it's next next stage. Okay. So that is great. I think 10 age progress puts us over the limit, right? Where can I find that? Oh no, it doesn't. Almost. It almost would. So let's build... Interesting that Karakorum can still build stuff even though it's got the plague. I don't think it's supposed to be able to. I think that might be a bug. Let's go for the pavilion. And let's put the pavilion... I think on this tile? That's a 6 food tile. I guess we can put it right here with the inn. It's probably fine. This is a 7 culture tile, actually. Let's put that there. Okay, production in Rome. Can build the pavilion. Build a pavilion right here, actually. This is a place over barracks, but I don't see a barracks there. I see a barracks here. So we're gonna put this here. Yeah, there's no barracks there. Okay. So there we go. Let's have you move here. Okay, awesome. Friedrich's culture is down now. Jose's culture is not, though. Interesting. Okay. Well, we got our point. Our legacy point. Oh, this guy almost just died. I have so many migrants, like, running around. Like... running through plagues and stuff. Okay. Convert. Let's be very careful. Let's actually have you come around this way. If we can. So you have to run through the plague. See, I had this migrant. I could have turned that migrant around, but I didn't realize that I had him there. So, okay. Don't need that stuff. So we should be good there. Let's start researching this mastery. Social policy slots. Settlement limits would be really good. Let's get this mastery though, so we get the science bonus. And then we can build a pavilion down here in Athena. So let's do that. Wasn't there a big tile? What was the highest one here? +8. Where's the +8? Over here, we can build over the arena, which we will absolutely do because Athena has so much happiness. You can convert this. You can't really see if that's our religion or not. Then we'll just start moving up to Jose's stuff and start converting that. I guess we can find out by moving to this rural tile if we need to or not. We do not. There's this guy here though that's ready to convert my stuff, I'm sure. Okay. Where can we put you? Everything is kind of converted. Stuff down here is burning. Let's start moving up to Argos. That would be fine. Okay. And then you can start moving over here. You are dying because of the plague. Plague is no joke. It is very annoying. Okay. What can we build and where? Nothing there. Lindos. We can build this or two, which we'll absolutely build, and a saw pit. We can put it at the end. We'll put it right here. Excellent. Anything that you can build a temple. I think I already looked at that. You can build number 2, so you might as well put it up here. You can have a stone cutter, which should probably go up here somewhere. You can put it right here. And then we can put or 2 here. I think there as well. And that should be really good. And we got new plague down here now. I do not like the plague. Do not like it. Okay, migrant has made it. The overlay was not working there. Oh wait, I actually have to. Can I? Okay, the overlay is like really messed up. So I can't actually see. Can I fix that? That's kind of annoying. So if I do that, if I do this, that's really annoying. Am I supposed to just blindly put a specialist down? Alright, well let's assume that this is my science one. I guess we put it here. I think we put it here. Can't put it there. I'm gonna wait a turn. Let's have you heal, I guess. I'm gonna wait a turn and see if it fixes it. Because that's very annoying. Okay, we got some production up in Kusa. So we can throw it on a guild hall or pavilion. I think we throw it on the guild hall. Can build it over the garden. Or we can build it right here, actually. So let's do that. You are going to move up to Jose's territory and start converting. And let's come back down here to you. Wait, this is the same turn, right? I think so. Oh, no, it's just production, so it definitely wasn't the same turn. It felt like it, though. Okay, what do we have to do here? So let's convert this. Let's move you. Oh, you can't move yet. Okay, let's convert that. That is still not working. Man, people are building wonders. Okay, there is authority. We do not need that at all. That allows build or get some new stuff researched. Let's go for society so we can get this settlement limit. Okay. We're almost to the end of the age. I think we're going to end this episode here. We're doing really well. We got everything, pretty much everything done that we wanted to, so we're just building up infrastructure and just trying to be set up as best possible for the start of the modern age. Yeah, we're going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.